It's your boy L.T.P. L.T.P. 2 dots, 3 letters. I like this song, by the way. Listen. 2 faces. That's the clip. 2 faces. People that's two-faced. You know, they say one thing here, and then they whole perspective change when they run another person. Their whole conversation switch up. People, like, that's what people do. People have 2 faces. People, oh yeah, this person, this, that, and the third. Then this person, they could be talking about the same person, but yeah, I don't really get it. Yeah, whatever. That he or she a cornball. Like, I don't mess with the boy like that. I don't mess with the chick like that. Like. But yet you hanging out with the person, chilling at their crib, eating their food, hanging out with them on vacations. But you talking all this trash about them. Yeah, backstabbing them, backstabbing her. Like, yeah. Like, if you didn't come across a two-faced person, you will eventually. Just for the record, you will eventually. That's the way life is. You know. Me, for the record, if I don't like you, sit. Because at the end of the day, you don't make or break me. Like, you don't do anything for me. You know. What you supposed to do? I'm supposed to be mad. I'm supposed to be upset because of how you feel. I can't control that. But two-faced people, you gotta stay away from them type of people because they can hurt you. They can hurt you bad. Like, they'll say one thing to you, chill with you, and then get around other people that you hang out with and tell them something totally different. And then you being around them, they give you this whole nother person, and then you don't even believe the people that's telling you that this person is telling them stuff about you. They like, yeah, they said this, that, and the third about you. You like, nuh-uh, whatever. You in denial. That's the plan. That's the point. You know? But what you fail to realize is that person is like the most conniving person known. Like, they don't care what you feel, how you feel, nothing. They can care. They can give 2, you know what I want about you. Do you know what I want to say? I mean, you know what I say. You know what I mean? They can give 2, you know what I mean about you. And what you supposed to do? You gotta watch the two-faced people, the backstabbing people. Like, people that's two-faced is the same as a backstabber, because they smile in your face and stab you. Like they say, you keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. That's said for a reason, because if you don't know the answer, I'm about to tell you. Just for the record, I'm about to tell you. If you keep your friends close to you, right, but you keep your enemies closer, you can avoid the BS. You keep them close so you can see what's going on. You need to know, like, okay, what's who doing? How they moving? How they maneuvering? How they operate? You can see, but if you keep your friends close and your enemies close to or kind of distant, you want to put yourself at a distance. No, you don't want that. You want them to be close so you can see how they moving, what their plan is, how they trying to assassinate your character. You need to see that. If you don't see that, then you're going to be blindsided. And that ain't cool. You know, you're not aware of what's going on, and then next thing you know is, where'd that come from? Who said what? You're going to be lost. So my advice to you would be to maintain your ground. Know who your friends are. Know who the associates are. Know who your enemies are. Most importantly, know who your enemies are. If you don't know who your enemies are, then you pretty much out. You pretty much bait. It's open season. Like, you pretty much a target. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, you're not gonna know who all your enemies are, but I mean, it's good to know a majority. You need to know a majority. You understand? But People that got two faces, you got to be real cautious. I mean, extremely cautious, because they be the ones you wouldn't even believe. You be like, what? I doubt it. Yeah. Yeah. You keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. Not I, boss. I mean, granted, sometimes you be a little naive about it, like, alright, nah, but you always got to keep that subconscious thought, like, maybe that person could, like, people are capable of doing anything, especially when you put money in the equation. People will do anything for a piece of change. Anything. Anything. Like, people will sell their soul for a piece of change. A large piece of change, small piece of change, depending on how the person's moral compass is. If they don't care about nothing, and they don't even care about themselves, then they're going to do whatever they can to get a couple of dollars. That's just the reality of it. They're going to do whatever they can to get a couple of dollars. So, it's like, you need to understand who your friends are, who your associates are, and who your enemies are. When you figure that out, then you can start narrowing the pie down. You know? But it's like, two-faced people, they're real dangerous. Very dangerous. Because you think they're your friends, and then what happened is, you had them close to you, closer than they need to be, closer than they're supposed to be, and then what happened is, they say something to somebody else say something to somebody else, then it done went through about 10, 20 people, it come back to you, and it's the chopped up version. And then you like, what? I didn't say. Well, who said? Well, and now it's a chain reaction. Now you trying to get to the source, and the source is your friend. The source is hanging with you. The source is, looking out for you, buying you stuff, taking care of you, in a sense. And you like, it can't. Why would they? What? Some people thrive off of drama. Some people, they endure drama, like they love it. They feed off it. And it ain't cool to be like that. It ain't cool to feed off of drama and cause drama in somebody else's life so you can get entertained by the drama and see how they handle the situation. And then if they handle the situation well, then you start it all up again by saying something else. Like, seriously, find something else to do with your time. Like, for real, that's how you feel? Like, find something else to do with your time. Like, once again, you worry about somebody else. Worry about yourself. Two-faced people, watch them. Be cautious about them. Be careful about them. They are real dangerous to be around, because they can hurt you. They can hurt you more than your own friend. They can hurt you more than your own family member. A lot more, depending on who the person is and how conniving they are and how spiteful they are. They can hurt you bad. So this clip will be short. So just know, for the record, know who your friends are, know who you hang around, know who talking about you to an extent, because it's hard to try to tame the tongue. Don't try to tame the tongue. People gonna say what they feel regardless. People gonna say what they want anyway. So do you. But at the same time, be cautious while you doing it. Be cautious. Be cautious who you have in your car. Cautious who you have in your house. Cautious who you hang around with. Cautious who you go to the clubs with. Everything. Cautious who you tell things. Be cautious on who you tell things to. You gotta be cautious, because you might think this person a friend, and you feeding them ammunition. Yo, this, that, and the third. They go tell the source, and now you done stirred up something that you wasn't even intending on having. But you gotta always act as if like I said, you gotta prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. So you right there in the middle. You ready for whatever. You ready for the war zone. That's pretty much it, man. Like, that's self-explanatory. Watch who you hang around with. Watch you have your house, your car, you know, take to the clubs with you, hang around with you on a daily basis. Watch all that. Be cautious about all that. You know, be cautious. If you don't, somebody else will. And it might by that time it might be too late. You know, be extremely cautious. Extremely cautious. That's it. Shades of Brown Live Entertainment, Patreon Entertainment, Delphi Beats, J808, 2 dots, 3 letters, L.T.P. Living. 1. Solid.